Hi, my friends. It's Laura the Teach. Today I'd like to share with you a very special book, one that means an awful lot to me. I read this to both my children and to all of the students that I had over the 32 years that I taught. It's called The Giving Tree, and it's by Shel Silverstein. This book can be thought about in many different ways. I interpret it as one way, whereas people that I've read it to interpret it or try to decide what it means. They have different opinions of what they think it means. I'm interested to see what you might think when I'm done reading it to you. It's got a lot of words and not that many pictures, but listen carefully to the words as I read them. They're very meaningful. And the pictures, even though they're in black and white and very few of them, they pack a powerful punch and meaning. Sometimes the words of a book can carry you just as much as the pictures can. I hope you enjoy this lovely story, The Giving Tree. Once there was a tree. And she loved a little boy. You can see the little boy coming in right there. And as he comes in, you can see that she leans towards him. And every day the boy would come. And look at her branches. They're beckoning him to come closer to her. And he would gather her leaves. And she dropped them for him and make them into crowns and play king of the forest. She looked so proud of him. He would climb up her trunk and swing from her branches. And eat apples. And they would play hide and go seek. And when he was tired, he would sleep in her shade. Look at her putting her arms kind of around him from the top, keeping him shaded. And the boy loved the tree. Very much. And the tree was happy. Now you notice he carved a heart. And it says me and T. T for tree. But time went by. Now look at the boy is getting bigger. He's not a little boy anymore. And the boy grew older. Now look, there's another heart. Me and YL. Probably that person's initials, the one he's kind of hanging out with now. And the tree was often alone. Look at her crossing her little arms. She's not sure what to do. I'm sure she's lonely. Then one day, the boy came to the tree, and the tree said, "Come, boy, come and climb up my trunk and swing from my branches and eat apples and play in my shade and be happy." "I'm too big to climb and play," said the boy. "I want to buy things and have fun. I want some money. Can you give me some money?" "I'm sorry," said the tree, "but I have no money. I have only leaves and apples. Take my apples, boy, and sell them in the city. Then you will have money and you will be happy." And so the boy climbed up the tree and gathered her apples and carried them away. and the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time, and the tree was sad. And then one day the boy came back, and the tree shook with joy, and she said, "Come, boy, climb up my trunk, swing from my branches, and be happy." "I'm too busy to climb trees," said the boy. "I want a house to keep me warm," he said. "I want a wife and I want children, and so I need a house. Can you give me a house?" "I have no house," said the tree. "The forest is my house, but you may cut off my branches and build a house. Then you will be happy." And so the boy cut off her branches and carried them away to build his house. And the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a very long time, and when he came back, the tree was so happy she could hardly speak. "Come, boy," she whispered, "come and play." "I'm too old and sad to play," said the boy. "I want a boat that will take me far away from here. Can you give me a boat?" "Cut down my trunk and make a boat," said the tree. "Then you can sail away and be happy." And so the boy cut down her trunk and made a boat and sailed away. Now notice the part that was left behind. Me and tea. And the tree was happy, but not really. After a long time, the boy came back again. "I am sorry, boy," said the tree, "but I have nothing left to give you. My apples are gone." "My teeth are too weak for apples," said the boy. "My branches are gone," said the tree. "You cannot swing on them." "I am too old to swing on branches," said the boy. "My trunk is gone," said the tree. "You cannot climb." "I am too tired to climb," said the boy. "I am so sorry," sighed the tree. "I wish I could give you something, but I have nothing left. I am just an old stump. I am sorry." "I don't need much right now," said the boy. "Just a quiet place to sit and rest. I am very tired." "Well," said the tree, straightening herself up as much as she could. "Well, an old stump is good for sitting and resting. Come, boy, sit down and rest." And the boy did. And the tree was happy. The end. Now, what did you think that book was about? Oh, yeah? I've had many different people tell me different things. When I first read the book, I thought of a mother or a father who always give to their children, no matter how old their kids get. The children will always be children in their parents' eyes, even if they become parents and grandparents on their own. I've had children tell me that they thought of the tree as a friend, someone who was always giving to somebody else. I think the main point of the story is, though, that we get a lot of joy out of helping others and giving to others. It gives us an internal or an inside joy that we feel when we know that we're helping somebody else, even if it means that we lose out on something. The boy in the story, he didn't really give the tree very much when he got older, but the love that he and the tree had from the very beginning never ended. Because when you feel love for someone in your heart, that love is there to stay, even if it means that you go your separate ways or someone has to move away and you don't see them for a long time. I hope you enjoyed that story, and I'd like you to share it with somebody and then talk about what you think that story means. Have a great day.